What's up, guys? We are back with yet another episode of the People's Podcast. This is the exclusive predictions episode for this Sunday's Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. As always, I am the Macho Man, Matty Savage.
Yours truly, Dan Go.
Insider BA here.
And I'm Timo.
Timo and Matty A and Dan Go and BA. We got an action-packed show coming here for you. But before we get to that, we got to get to our social media, which we're going to be shouting out throughout the show. It's in the comment section of this, the description of the post, along with our blog, our YouTube, our Facebook, our Twitter. We are live right now on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube for the first time, so catch us on that too. Give us a follow. And one more special shout out to My Fantasy Sports Talk. They're always sharing our stuff. They're always liking our stuff. So much support from them. We appreciate that. So guys, this Sunday, Hell in a Cell. Back in the day, kind of was a huge pay-per-view. Feel like since we've gone to the PG era, hasn't been as good as it could be.
No.
We've seen some surprises like Sami Zayn coming back to help Kevin Owens last year. I'm not really sure.
Last year was New Day versus Usos, I believe, in the Hell in a Cell.
That was all.
That was also a good match. They always put on a good Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah,
we've
seen a lot of big moments in the Hell in a Cell in recent years. Like we saw Charlotte and Sasha Banks a couple years back. But
I kind of liked it when Hell in a Cell didn't have its own pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And the Hell in a Cell only came out for the worst of the worst grudge matches. That's when it was at its best.
Yep.
But I won't complain about getting to see at least one every year.
It's like the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have been that pay-per-view because that match is really just garbage now.
Sometimes.
it's a damn shame. That's a shame in itself. But I won't even get to that because we are discussing this Sunday's Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. We have 8 matches lined up. They have not announced any pre-show matches, which kind of surprises me. They usually have 1 or 2 throwaway matches, which, I mean, we get to predict, but I guess we don't today.
I'll tell you what they're really announcing.
Yep.
Is the Hell Out of Super Showdown matches. So we're gonna get into it in our predictions, but I'm just saying, a lot of Super Showdown matches might be overshadowing this pay-per-view.
Yep.
As always.
Throwback to WrestleMania and the
Greatest Royal Rumble.
Yeah, Greatest Royal Rumble.
So before we get to the predictions for this pay-per-view, just again, like us, follow us, share the post. I'm exclusively here live on the Facebook. We got Dan Go running the Twitter. Drop the comments because we're gonna be replying. We'll shout you out live. And you guys ready to roll? We ready for some
Hell in a
Might
Cell
as well,
time?
dude.
We're
Let's
gonna
go.
bring more energy than the actual pay-per-view than the actual WWE brought to
To the
this
pay-per-view,
Sunday.
as far as I
We have to do that just to make it Hell in a Cell relevant, other than the 2 main matches that we all just want to see.
All
So,
right.
we're gonna bring it.
All right, let's go right to the first match. First one I got on here for you guys. The SmackDown Tag Team Championships. The New Day defending against Rusev Day, Rusev and Aiden English, who just won this past Tuesday on SmackDown, defeating the Bar, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Defeating the Bar.
Great match, by the way.
There you go, great match. Kind of leading towards the big push for Rusev, maybe. I don't know.
Big surprise that they got the win over the Bar.
Yeah, I mean the bar has really not been setting the bar since coming to SmackDown, is what I've seen.
Ooh, nice little pun there.
I like
Hey,
that.
you know what I'm saying?
Right on words.
But we got a couple bonus points to go with this match in particular. First one is which New Day member will not be in the match, and second bonus is who is taking the pin. So who wants to kick us off?
Looks like I'll jump right into it.
That all right?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So, SmackDown Tag Team Championship match, New Day versus Rusev and Aiden English. I have the New Day retaining the championship belt. The reason being, Aiden English has been messing up in the past. He's been good as of late.
Yep.
I think another mess up is in order. I have which New Day member is not in this match? Xavier Woods. I don't know.
Wow.
You got a 33% chance.
Yes, sir.
Xavier Woods does not wrestle. And of course, who takes the pin? None other than Rusev. Why? Because Aiden English messes this up. Now, if you are just joining along, remember we want your opinions as well. There is a prize for the person who can guess the entire show correctly with the bonus points. We got to make this a little tough. We got to do what you guys got to do. You guys, all you have to do is direct message us your picks, and don't forget the bonus points. And if you get it all correct, 100%, you will receive a prize from the Smack Talk team delivered to you. So, again, just to reiterate my picks, New Day winning, no Xavier Woods. I got Rusev taking the pin.
Wow, I mean, I'll go second. Why not?
Before we get to you, B, I just want to drop a quick comment here from Dan the Man. Welcome to the People's Podcast Show. And Tim, nice haircut.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my inner Tommaso.
He wanted to save that.
I was trying to save it, but you might have just spotted. You might have spotted it before winning the surprise. But thank you very much.
I think you're getting ready for WrestleMania in a couple of months. Well, I say a couple of months.
Hey,
6 months.
It's right around the
It's right around the corner.
I'm getting ready for Takeover.
Nice.
NXT Takeover WrestleMania time.
BA?
So I'm shocked that Rusev Day actually won on Tuesday. In my rumor mill, I did say that the Bar was probably going to win the match, just due to the fact that they're advertised to face the New Day at Super Showdown. So with that being said, the New Day going into Super Showdown is the champs, as per advertisement. Cards subject to change.
Grain of salt.
Grain of salt. So that being said, I'm going to pick the New Day to win this match, and the New Day member not in the match is going to be Kofi Kingston. So I have Xavier Woods and Big E competing in this matchup, and the person to take the pin would be none other than Aiden English, because you cannot bury Rusev, even though he's not getting any credit for what that man does. You can't let him take the pin. He makes a good point, Dan Go, meaning like Aiden's going to screw this match up and Rusev gets the pin. We're going to find out this Sunday what exactly happens.
Boom!
Boom. Well, I'll go next.
Bring in the energy.
I also have the New Day. They're going to retain. I think they're very good champions. I'd like to see them versus everyone once again. I think whenever they're champions, the tag team division is almost at its best. I would love to see success for Rusev and Aiden English, but I want to see Rusev have success as a singles competitor.
Correct.
For my bonus points, which New Day member is not in the match? It's kind of a toss-up. I went with Kofi Kingston as well.
Okay.
And taking the pin is Aiden English, so I'm mirroring Brian. Inside of
Mirroring.
BA.
Marrying?
Mirroring.
Oh.
Mirroring.
Inside of
marrying.
BA.
Well, I guess that leaves me. Like, piggybacking off of what Dan Go said, Aiden English has been there. He's been the one saving Rusev. He took the bro kick from Sheamus this past Tuesday to save the team.
Okay.
But I think this time he will ultimately cost Rusev the match.
Wow.
And I have Rusev taking the pin. And the New Day member that will not be in the match, I'm gonna go with Big E. I think he's just gonna be standing out on the outside with pancakes, eating them, and I don't know, throwing them.
Freaking love pancakes.
Yeah, I don't know. They got to do something different, man. Like I'm good with the pancakes and the cereal and the bootios, and give me something fresh.
Like ice cream bars?
Still
I like
waiting
ice
on
cream.
those.
They
I
came
like
out of WrestleMania 2 years ago with an ice cream truck, and we still have no ice cream bars. Where art thou, ice cream bars? The old famous CM Punk quote.
The old Stone Cold ice cream bars used to get at the truck.
Damn right,
Stone
dude.
Cold, The Rock.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Those are
Damn,
delicious
Fire.
chocolate.
Bring
Those
it-
are fire.
bringing back memories on
You
that
remember the
shit right now.
WWF ice cream sandwiches?
Yep. So how about the Raw Tag Team Championship match, guys? I mean, this match was thrown together this past Monday on Raw by Constable Corbin after whatever shenanigans Seth Rollins pulled with the cops, which we saw way too much of the cops
Oh my god.
this past Monday. It was a little over the top, but
That was terrible.
hey, we'll let you lead off your predictions.
Oh
but let
my
me just
God.
let me introduce the match here. So
Sorry.
again, Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre, the new Raw Tag Team Champions, they just defeated the B Team because the B Team run is over. Sorry. I don't know if anybody was a fan of them. It was cool. It was cool, but it was a joke. It was a mockery of the tag team division. It deserves a lot better than what it's been, and I'm hoping it's going to be better going forward, especially with a team like Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre carrying the titles. Anyway, they are defending against two-thirds of the Shield, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. So, bonus point, who takes the pin? Drop it in the comments if you're watching along. Don't forget-
about the
There you go.
contest.
Bring in the energy. This match is going to be a great match. You got 4 incredible athletes going at it. I will never take that away from any of these guys. What I will take away is the pathetic build leading into this match. I thought it was very subpar, especially for these type of guys. And I feel like a broken freaking record here. I feel like I always say the same thing. You know why? Because WWE's talent is second to none. They have the greatest athletes in the world, and they prove that by always finding the next guy, signing that guy. The problem is they need to use that same mantra when selecting their creative team. Now, if they were to do that, we would have such better material. Now, I'm just going to throw this out there. We will work for you and help your company, WWE. Bringing it back, the police officers might as well have had water guns on their pocket. That it was awful, and I think Vince McMahon obviously had to tell Triple H about it. And I think when Triple H left the limo and he walked by the police office, he literally laughed on accident because it was hilarious. It was embarrassing. You had 4 out of the 5 cops with no badge. We had 1 cop with a hat on, no badge. I mean, I understand it's fake. I get it. But, like, if you're going to go that route, make it a little bit more believable. Don't go to iParty and pick up 4 large police officer gear costumes. I get it. But let me bring it back to the match. I have the Raw Tag Team Championship belt staying on Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. I think their run is going to be incredible. And the only reason why I didn't pick Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, one, I think it's a little too early for Dean Ambrose to put a belt around his waist. And that is mirroring the Ronda Rousey, Alexa Bliss idea from BA. So I'm bringing that here. See how I did that? I'm bringing it back. Bringing everything back in.
I guess mirroring is the word of the day.
Yeah.
Word of the day.
That's
Yeah,
twice in 2
mirroring.
matches.
I don't think we've ever used that word on the podcast.
And for a bonus point, somebody has to take the pin. You never want to see any of these 4 guys obviously take the pin, but somebody has to do it. Seth freaking Rollins takes the pin. Dean Ambrose, I don't want to say he screws up, but I think you can always go with there was ring rust or something. I don't know. I know he's been in the game a little bit, but he hasn't been in a match, or has he?
Yeah,
He's been in 1.
I think so.
3 weeks. He's been in 1, and then the rest were all brawls. So
I mean, he fights at live events.
Didn't he? I
and
think
stuff.
he-
yeah, I mean, if it's not on TV, is it real? Question mark. You tell me. So I have Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre retaining the belts, and I got Seth Rollins losing. He's taking that pin.
So before we get to you again, I'm just gonna get some comments because everybody just tagging along on Timo here. We got Johnny Lopes, Timo with no hat. He's got the hard eyes. He's feeling you, man.
There we go. I see you, brother. I see you, brother.
Dan Garcia's got McIntyre pinning Seth. Dan Sadinsky's got Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins winning with Ambrose pinning Ziggler. And then we got Sharon Lipner. Ronda is going to beat the blonde.
Hey!
Oh, Lord.
Sharon,
Oh, Sharon.
hold on, Sharon. We got
Welcome to
that
the
coming.
show.
It's coming up.
It's coming
I
up.
think this is the first time we got Sharon on, right? This is the first
Yeah.
time we've seen Sharon comment. Well, we appreciate you. And before I let BA go through the matches, just one more time for everybody following at home, please make sure you you hit the follow button, you hit the share button, because we just want to get in front of every WWE fan we possibly can. And again, we are always, you can look at it. We are taking your comments as they roll in. We're going to reply back. We're going to shout you out on our podcast. So please follow along. Sorry, BA.
No, man, it's okay. Like the energy we're giving, like we said, we're giving more energy to this card. Even though it's going to be great quality matches than the actual advertisement of the show.
Great.
So, with that being said, Raw Tag Team Championship, Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. I think they will win this match. That is my pick. And to take the pin will be Seth freaking Rollins.
Ooh, another one.
So the fact that the Intercontinental Championship and the United States Championship are not being defended on this card is already like dumbing down in some of the matches. That's what it is.
Yep.
Maybe Super Showdown we get actually no because there's a 6-man tag. Just saying, Shin as the United States champion doesn't get any credit for he needs for a match, and Seth Rollins he's a main event player, and he's gonna be in a tag team match with Dean Ambrose because we had to bring back the Shield because of Roman Reigns. I'm not gonna get on topic of Roman Reigns. That's the main event. I'll talk more about Roman Reigns when we get there. But Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre retain. How they retain, I think. I hope it's not a disqualification, because if it is, then it means Seth and Dean are going to win the match, but not the titles. But it doesn't matter. I'm still going with Dolph and Drew, the safe pick. Seth Rollins takes a pin.
All right. I'm actually kind of interested in this match because it looks like WWE is very, very invested into the Shield again. They haven't turned Dean Ambrose heel yet. The Shield has the Universal title, the Intercontinental title. I mean, might as well just put the tag team titles on them right now and just have them have every title on Raw. And that will give the locker room a real reason to hate them and come out and beat them up every night. But I don't think that's happening. I have Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre retaining, with Seth Rollins taking the pin as well.
Well, I guess that leaves my pick.
Yeah.
You got anything else to add there?
No, I'm all set.
Well, I checked off Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose getting the W here.
So they're going to have just every belt.
So what I'm thinking is going to happen is, as Insider BA said, is there's going to be a disqualification in this match. It's going to be a screwy finish. I look at it, this can go one of two ways. There can be a disqualification, or there's going to be a roll-up, grabbing the tights pin by Ziggler on like Dean Ambrose or something for them to retain. Moral of the story, the titles will remain on McIntyre and Ziggler because they just won them. I just really can't see them losing them that fast, similar to the New Day. But I'm going to give the notch to Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose getting the win via disqualification. But I guess if somebody does have to take a pin, I'm going to go with Dolph Ziggler.
Okay.
We good with that?
Yeah.
All right, good.
I mean,
Knock that out of the park, bro.
That's right. So we got Sharon again. Dolph and McIntyre are going to get their ass beat. Come on, you guys all know Ronda's going to win. And thank you for saying my last name right. You're welcome. Johnny Lopes, Danny B with a hat.
It's gone.
Oh, it's gone.
Just like that.
Damn.
Just for you.
Just like that. All right, moving right along. Let's get to the mixed tag team matchup between Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella versus The Miz and Maurice. I'm going to save my comments for when it's my turn.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'll get into a little intro of the match. This has been building up, obviously, between Daniel Bryan and The Miz for years now. We saw the match they had at SummerSlam. Screwy finish with The Miz getting the win. Now they're bringing in their wives into this. I'm ready to go off on my pick, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let Dan go lead us off.
I'm going right in this. So just want to let you guys know, before I make my picks, the energy's flowing through my body. I had 2 monsters today and a Red Bull, 3 energy drinks. I'm ready to freaking bring it. Fuck off. Fuck God, I'm broken in half.
Check his heart
This
rate.
match. This match, I absolutely hate this match. And I'm not saying, because you have the wives in the match. Yeah, kind of. So they can't wrestle. And I'm just going to be blunt about it. So we have the new generation wrestling going on right now, which are bringing the fight. So now we have these 2 women that are just going to, in my opinion, with Nikki Bella, are really just going to subtract everything that has been happening lately. Even Ronda Rousey. I mean, we're going to get into that, but like, she just jumped into the WWE world and she's been wrestling way better than Brie Bella, than Maurice, than Nikki Bella. So there's no excuse for them women not to bring it. Them bringing these 2 women in a match that had no reason to be in kills this match for me. Daniel Bryan and The Miz have been solid gold. Solid gold.
Mm-hmm.
And then you add the wives, which I get it. I mean, they deserve to be there. Do we, the fans, deserve another The Miz, Maurice, Nikki Bella, John Cena match again, but just with 2 others? No, I don't think so. I don't think I deserve that. I think I deserve better. I think I deserve The Miz versus Daniel Bryan by themselves. If you want to add the managers there, and if you want them to get involved somehow, I'm cool with that. But do I need to see Maurice and Brie Bella in the match for 4 to 5 minutes? No, that's gonna waste. That's just a filler. You just turn this match into a filler, and I hate it. I'm going with Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella to win. Obviously, they have nothing The Miz and Maurice have nothing to lose, so that's the reason why I chose Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella to win. Who takes the pin is the bonus question. I don't think the WWE, I don't think Vince McMahon would put a match like this, to end a match like this on Maurice and Brie Bella. I just don't see that happening. I actually have the Miz taking the pin only because it would be irrelevant for these two women to take the loss. It'd be like, okay, well, that didn't settle anything, so there's that. I got DB, woo, and then I got the Miz taking in BB, and I got the Miz taking the P. Take that how you want it.
Wait, what?
So
Say that again.
This man had a lot of monster.
a lot of monster.
A lot of caffeine. A lot of juice.
Yeah, the Bellas, clearly their return is really not what we want. And going into Evolution is the main event, probably going to be announced as Nikki Bella probably versus Ronda Rousey for the title, whatever. I don't know if it's going to be cards subject to change. Take it with a grain of salt. Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella versus the Miz and Maurice. Like he said, he pretty much said everything I was going to say. But Brie, like you can't wrestle. Like, I don't know what the hell happened when you took your time off, or maybe we just didn't notice when you were at the top with Nikki Bella. But like he said, you guys can't wrestle. And Ronda, maybe arm dragging the shit out of people is kind of wild, but she's probably doing it better than Brie, or AKA, which was it Brie mode, AKA botch mode, just because of the fact hashtag botch mode.
I think that was the first compliment I've ever heard BA talk give Ronda Rousey, and you heard it first.
I said I like Ronda. I never said I didn't like her.
but you
Just
didn't
don't like the
mean
way
it.
she's being booked,
Oh,
which is
you
the
did.
wrong thing to do with this match. Not being booked correctly. Get these girls out of the match. Give me Daniel Bryan. Actually, you know what? We're gonna get Daniel Bryan versus The Miz, I believe, at Super Showdown, right? Hey, big surprise, overshadowing Hell in a Cell. With that being said, Daniel Bryan needs a win going into Super Showdown. So Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella win this match, and I'm gonna go against what he said. I have Maurice taking the pin.
Well, you pretty much heard everything that needs to be said, so I'm not going to get too much into it. I agree. I don't want to see another rematch of WrestleMania where it's probably a double tap out or something. They put them in the lock, whatever,
gosh.
get them both to tap out at the same time.
Well, tagging off, we got Dan. Dan
We
the
got
man
Dan
said both
Chadinsky.
both Miz and Maurice will be tapped out by the Yes Lock
We
by
saw
Daniel
that.
Bryan and Brie.
We saw that at WrestleMania where John Cena and Nikki had the FU lock or whatever.
STF or
Whatever.
whatever.
No, I thought it was the attitude adjustment.
Oh, attitude adjustment. But they both had the lock.
They both locked it in.
They did
Yeah.
something. That was stupid.
It's like, okay, rehash.
It was gay.
Daniel Sadinsky's on the same page with me, which is probably what we're going to see. I'm on the same page with Daniel Sadinsky. I got Daniel Bryan and Brie
Daniel-
Bella.
My gosh.
I'm
Somebody
in the
killed
match,
this
guys.
match.
Daniel and Bryan.
I'm in the match, guys.
and Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella winning.
He's going DB, BB.
Good God.
And The Miz, I have him tapping out and taking the pin.
Taking the P.
He takes the loss.
All
They
right.
both, just for the record, if they both are in the ring and they both tap out, the person who's legally in is the
Yeah.
one that taps out.
Right.
All right.
All right.
Wow, that was a mouthful coming out of you there, Tim. Damn.
Well, I was going to say I agree with Daniel and Bryan. But
You were
Daniel Bryan.
mirroring our picks.
Combine us and win it.
My God.
Well,
All right. How about my
this is-
pick, guys? Damn. Because you know what? I'm going to take
Yes.
Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella as well.
Across the board.
I think this is a letdown to the feud that's been built for years with Miz and Daniel Bryan. It's just a stepping stone to what's coming next from them. You said that they're fighting at Super Showdown. Is that?
I believe
is that
so. I'm not sure if it's confirmed.
I just want to see these guys fight until WrestleMania. Like, just keep giving me something new to the feud, but not this. Don't bring the wives into it like this, because it's not. I'm not really hating on Maurice because she's a former Divas champion, 2-time, I believe. She obviously had some ring rust this past Tuesday.
Yeah. She just had a
but-
kid about 6 months ago.
But
5
hey,
months ago.
like, it is what it is. But Brie Bella, you are terrible, and I will leave it. I don't know what else to say, but you are god awful in that ring, and you doing the yes kicks or any of that other baloney because you suck. And your sister, she ain't that much better.
Damn, you guys are hate.
I don't give a damn. I'll let it be known. The Bellas suck. Get them off my TV. I'm good.
Jesus.
Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella are going to win this match. And unfortunately, Brie Bella is the one that's going to get the pin. She will be pinning Maurice. I hope it's the other way around, but I don't think it's going to happen, and that's how Miz is going to play it so that the feud can go on for another match between Daniel Bryan and The Miz. Leave it at that.
I like that.
Man, I can't stand the Bellas. All right.
All right,
Whew.
next.
All right, let's move right along. First Hell in a Cell match of the night. There are two on deck. First one we're going to get into, Randy Orton versus Jeff Hardy. You guys have seen what's happened with this feud. Randy Orton finally back as a heel. I think this is long overdue. He's way better as a heel. I feel like
absolutely.
and he's kind of twisted right now. He's ripping Jeff Hardy's earlobe off. For God's sake, like my God.
Can I add a bonus point to this question?
Of course.
Man, that's the pen always has ink, bro.
Will Jeff Hardy jump off the top of the Hell in a Cell? The top.
The top, as in like they're
The
out of the
top.
cage.
The
they're on
top.
Like Shane McMahon, Mick Foley.
So,
Gotcha.
Will he jump off of that?
all right, there's your bonus point, guys. Will Jeff Hardy jump off
Because that man
the
is
top
crazy enough to do it.
of the Hell in a Cell? Tagging off that, Dan, go. You want to get into what you saw today from
Yes.
Jeff Hardy?
So I'm going to make my picks. And when I'm done, I'm going to go on my personal Facebook account, go over to Smack Talk. I'm going to post a picture on this thread so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. So there was a WWE report saying Jeff Hardy was going to do he's going to take what we all saw in the past Hell in a Cells, and he's going to multiply that by 10. I don't know what he has in mind. Swantoning off the Hell in a Cell will be
Lord.
that's times 10 in my opinion. So that's a win. So I'm gonna post that, and then I want all your comments on that.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna make my picks real quick here. Because he does something of that magnitude,
Exactly what I was thinking.
it's going to get him hurt. So I think he's gonna miss.
That man's got a family.
Shane McMahon.
I got
Part
Randy
two.
Orton, the Apex. The Apex Predator.
Apex Predator.
The Viper. I got him winning.
Legend killer.
I just want to say, since Randy Orton has did the earlobe pulling magic trick, and we now know
The magic trick.
Jeff Hardy has the most rubbery earlobes you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, okay.
Good gauges.
That has been the last big hurrah that this feud has ever had. This feud was a build, and starting that build with Randy Orton almost ripping that ear off, I was like, damn, we got like 3 more weeks of this. It's going to be fire. Well, somebody had the fire extinguisher because it died shortly after that.
Mhm.
I was expecting a little bit more gruesomeness. Not much. I know. Let's keep it PG, but you almost ripped the guy's ear off. And then the next day, you just stalk him about 20 feet behind you're behind the wall.
Yeah,
Lame.
I like that.
Lame.
That was weird.
You got the big old L.
Just stalking.
Some like stalkers stalking.
I didn't like it. I mean, you can't be a stalker if that was your first move, and then it ultimately led up to ripping the man's ear off yesterday, 2 days ago. I would have accepted that. You ready? You stopping me?
No.
Oh, all right.
I'm just scratching my arm.
Oh my god! So again, I expect this match to be great. Randy Orton, he's proven. Jeff Hardy, proven, and does crazy stuff. You can't mix these two and not have a great match. I got Randy Orton. Will Jeff Hardy do something crazy? That should have been the bonus point. Yes. Will he jump? Yes.
Oh, fuck. All right.
So you're going with yes? He's jumping off
He's
the top.
He's jumping off. Wow.
So if you heard me on Insider VA's room only on Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every week, just before we're on SmackDown. There's the plug. How you like that? I called it saying Jeff Hardy is going to jump off the top. So the fact that it's a bonus and the fact that you're about to post that in the thread right now of what he said in an article, he will be jumping off the top. I have a yes for the bonus, and this will probably be the match of the night. I think maybe Charlotte Becky Lynch might be the match of the night. I don't know. But as far as best Hell in a Cell match of the night, will definitely be this. This will definitely be better than Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. The winner of this match will be Randy Orton, and I think Jeff Hardy jumps, misses, and then gets pinned.
Yeah,
Hold on.
that
So,
build was
here's
just
that
as good as the
comment.
Randy Orton Jeff Hardy build.
I like what the comment said. But I'm gonna wait for Maddie to see the comment.
Oh,
I do
yeah.
like. I was gonna say that, but I don't want to take Dan Garcia's fire away. So I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna
of
steal
course.
it away.
I was actually going to point that out. Dan Garcia, he's got Jeff jumping off the cell and getting RKO'd.
Imagine that.
Randy wins.
Oh, God.
Imagine that.
I'm not trying to steal your thunder, Dan, but that is exactly what I was going to say. I swear.
I'm just
I have
gonna
a
say,
question.
like, you can't practice that on a regular day. Like, that's like a
That's
one
one
and
and
done.
done.
Like, you have to get it right on the first try.
Yeah, these guys are professionals.
I got a question. Was it false count anyway? Like, can you pin outside the cell?
No,
Or do you have to
You
do it?
cannot.
no,
Has
not
to
in a
be
Hell in
on
a Cell.
Unless they decide to change the rules again, like they always like
They
to
do
do
all
on the
the
fly.
time, so-
But I mean, I guess I just kind of gave my pick. I got Randy Orton,
All right.
and this feud is over after this match. And
Yeah.
Jeff Hardy is gone with the win for a little
jumping
while.
off the top.
He's
Done
jumping
with
off
the
the
win. I like
top.
what you did there.
Well, I'm on board with everybody else. I have Randy Orton winning. Jeff Hardy. There was rumors about him getting surgery or something,
Yes.
but I don't think he jumps off the Hell in a Cell if he needs surgery.
Wow.
So maybe that's been not necessary because he's been doing some crazy dangerous stuff.
So is your bonus
Uh,
answer maybe?
But maybe, maybe it is. Yes, my bonus answer is yes. He's gonna jump off the top. I hope he doesn't hurt himself because he's known for that.
Got a good comment here from Dan the Man. Last year's Hell in a Cell with KO and Shane was a false count anyway.
That's
Thank you.
all right.
They
Uh,
just say actually
Dan
announced it as a
Garcia
false
says
count
they
anyway.
practice that stuff in foam pits
but not from off a Hell in a Cell.
That's 20 feet.
They don't go all the way up. They probably do it from like 10 feet.
for the love of mankind.
We're gonna get
I hope I get one of those moments. I mean, I
Oh,
feel like
What if
I
he
always
sees tax and stuff again because he said, "Oh man,
If this, I might just watch it at home, obviously,
Randy."
but I
Orton."
might record my
Watch it.
reaction. So I think that's my personal goal this Sunday. I'm going to record my reaction on this match. I'll record the whole match, and then I'll pick and choose. I'll edit it, and then I'll throw it on the Facebook page.
Wow.
you guys heard it here first.
I might-
Dango is watching
So-
SummerSlam at home.
Hell in a Cell.
What'd I say?
SummerSlam.
So
Damn.
both of them
I blew it.
are not.
Both suck.
Oh no,
live.
you suck again.
All
Oh no, I
right.
suck again.
This is why we are live.
All right.
We are a Hell in a Cell.
Yes, HIAC.
Shit. All right.
Oh man.
Let's just move along.
Oh yeah. Let's get to the best match.
Oh
Wow. Raw
Whoa.
Women's Championship. Ronda Rousey's first title defense against Alexa Bliss. It's her rematch. I think the build up to this match has been decent. Ronda looked a little vulnerable this past Monday on Raw, which it's about time.
I think that was a game changer.
Hey, it made it a little more interesting. The upper hand that Alexa got is, we all talked about it when we were talking about Raw. That's how the match should have been at SummerSlam. It shouldn't have been a complete squash.
Yep.
Which is why our bonus question for this match is over under 7 minutes.
Now, Sharon, I know you're watching this. I know you want to get involved. So, over under this match, 7 minutes. It's your time. It's your time. And everybody else, please. I mean, for me, I absolutely love the way that this match was booked for this pay-per-view. And it only took, like, I hated how it was booked, and then it took last Monday for it to actually have my attention. Seeing Ronda Rousey hurt, and it has that potential of Alexa Bliss getting the W here, made it so much better. However, I have Ronda Rousey retaining. I do have this match going over the 7 minute mark, and
I'm sorry to cut you off, but I just want to give you a quick little fact. If you didn't know, the match at SummerSlam was 4 minutes and I think it was 10 seconds.
I'm gonna remain here until I'm unfrozen.
Okay.
Hey, you're unfrozen. I'm just letting you know. That's why we put 7 minutes, like
Yeah, it's a solid average time. I think the injury is what keeps this match rolling. I think the WWE have finally listened to the crowd here. They deserve a championship match to go over 4 minutes, and I think this is the match to do it. So, and
Hey.
I'm only referring back to SummerSlam on that.
man.
So I think we deserve a 9 minute match here. I think Ronda Rousey has proven herself, and I think obviously Alexa Bliss can put on a match where she can get hurt and then she'll throw a swift kick to the rib and that prolongs it. That's what I'm saying.
Not to try to sway your pick because you already announced it to the people.
Pendant.
But Dan Garcia's got a great take. He's going under 7 minutes. Alexa wins after Nia interferes and reunites with Alexa. By God. If that happens, he said you heard it here first. That's
Oh
a great.
my God.
That is a great take.
If Nia interferes, though, it's a disqualification.
And then Ronda retains.
My God. Well,
It was a great idea, but
Dan Sadinsky, I'm going with Ronda Rousey retaining the championship via submission with 7 minutes 33 seconds.
So many exact. I love it.
My God. All right. Inside of BA, he's got the glasses on. I'm
So-
thinking he's dropping a rumor.
That rumor was already dropped right there. The potential of Nia Jax interfering in this match and helping Alexa win. It's not gonna happen. That's the rumor for you. She was at the Performance Center getting rehabbing her injury or whatever happened to her.
I didn't even know she was injured personally.
She was injured. What, 2 months ago in that match with Ronda or something like that. Something happened where she's been rehabbing. So I don't think she's actually prepared or ready to come back. And like I said, the rumor from a few weeks ago, it was going to be Nikki Bella versus Ronda Rousey for the title, the main event of Evolution. I pray to God that this match goes over 7 minutes, or I'm going to be more and more pissed off with Ronda Rousey in the direction that they're going with her. Like I said, I like her. I have no problem with her. It's the way she's being booked. Too soon. It is what it is. I have to leave it in the past. I picked Alexa at SummerSlam. I will not pick Alexa at this pay-per-view. I will pick Ronda Rousey over 7 minutes. And if this match is not over and it's not actually an exciting, entertaining match, I'm going to drive to Connecticut myself, go to WWE headquarters, knock on Vince McMahon's door, and give him the big FU.
Allegedly.
all right.
Allegedly.
Okay. Wow. Well, I also have Ronda Rousey retaining. I do think the match goes over 7 minutes. I'm going with the over. I think Alexa Bliss is going to be a little smarter, play kind of a cat and mouse kind of game, running away, chasing, and then taking advantage of these spots. Just so it's not another squash. You can't squash Alexa Bliss again. We've already seen that. So Ronda Rousey retains over 7 minutes.
You can't squash Alexa Bliss if she's going to face Nikki Bella, and Nikki Bella is trash compared to Alexa Bliss.
You mean
What?
Alexa Bliss is facing Trish.
No, I'm saying you cannot. I'm saying Ronda cannot squash Alexa and then have a main event longer than Alexa's
Evolution.
match. at
Ronda
Evolution.
Rousey versus Nikki
Gotcha.
Bella.
You
Gotcha.
can't have a
Oh,
successful
okay. I
squash.
got you. So, yeah, I mean the way this past Monday on Raw went with Alexa finally getting the upper hand, kind of gave me a little more interest, but not really at all because there's no way she's winning this match unless what Dan Garcia said and Nia Jax returns. I don't think that's going to happen. Personally, would be pretty epic, and I'm down to see Ronda lose. Which, hey, I still don't think it's going to happen. Ronda's going to win. I'm going to go with over 7 minutes. Just went and looked it up. Her match against Nia Jax at Money in the Bank was 11 minutes. And this past Monday on Raw, the tag team match, probably around 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It wasn't all Ronda, but she can hang at least 10 minutes. And I think Alexa made the push this past Monday on Raw to get there at least 10 minutes.
Now, I just wanted to throw in Hell in a Cell, and so far, we only have one Hell in a Cell match that we've listed. My opinion, the way that this build has been going through since what was the last pay-per-view?
It was Money in the Bank.
Since the last
I'm
pay-per-view.
sorry, SummerSlam.
Jeez, where am I?
I just said it,
Yeah,
a little while ago.
SummerSlam. It seems like Alexa Bliss has always been running away at one point. This match probably deserved to be in a Hell in a Cell, honestly. Keep them all enclosed or have something happen.
No.
If you're gonna make it special, make it special.
I
You
don't
got
think
Ronda
I don't
Rousey.
think Ronda would be ready for that.
No.
What do you mean?
She barely knows how to use the ring. Never mind the Hell in a Cell.
You don't have to use the Hell in a Cell, just have it drop.
Put him in a cage match.
I know.
You can't have a cage with the Hell in a Cell in it.
I
You
know.
can only hang one structure.
Why not?
That's just life.
Open the top of the cell.
Yeah, we just have a different.
Yeah, but a
pulley
cage
grabbing
match
the
keeps
top.
Right, I mean,
A cage match is a cage around the ring.
How about it should have
not
been a Punjabi
outside.
prison
I was-
match?
I'm here for that.
no more
or lose. I think we should get to the next match. How about that?
All right, how about the next match? But before that, a couple more comments to get through. Actually, just one for right now. Sharon, this is my first time watching the podcast. Love it. You guys are doing an awesome job.
Thank you
Thank
so
you for the
much.
support. If you're not already following us, I just saw you just shared the post. Thank you for that. So let's move right ahead. How about the SmackDown Women's Championship match?
Woo!
Charlotte defends against the newly
My God.
reborn, it feels like, Becky Lynch. Becky as a heel, 2 thumbs up. If I could give more thumbs, I would give it. I'm going to save all the discussion of this
I
for
like
you
it.
guys and myself when I get to my pick. Dan, go. I want you to lead us
Oh
off.
my God.
Is
So,
it finally Becky's time?
I'll give you my pick, and yes, it is Becky's time. I think she takes the W here. She deserves it. This whole build is exactly what every match needs to be. The level of this magnitude of this build has been unmatched. I mean, besides the AJ Styles and Samoa Joe build, this has been by far the best build in a long time for this women's division. Becky Lynch has been straight fire on social media. Her tweets adding Charlotte, oh my God, that just brings it. It just brings it to reality. It might be an act job, but when you bring your work home and you stop putting it together, it just brings it full circle. I love it. I'm so fired up for this match. And I know it's going to be a great match. These two have been at it before, and it's been nothing but greatness. I got Becky Lynch winning. I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say these two are going to put on a better match than Sasha Banks and Bayley at NXT TakeOver a couple of years ago.
Wow.
This will be the
Wow.
top match.
Fuck, God, that's
That's a hot take right there.
a lofty goal.
That's a lot of monster right there, man.
Bang bang. Wow. Hope you're not picking me out. Can't go.
That was my heart.
That was a hot.
Yeah,
oh,
Becky
man.
Lynch has my heart.
I put the heart on
Oh
that.
man.
No,
The
all
all
heart.
My God.
All right.
You want to hear
So
some
I'm live.
predictions? All right. You know what? Go ahead.
I'm live here. It says 9 BA's Room Mill, but this is the People's Podcast. And I have a rumor for you. Double Turn is planned for this Sunday.
Yes.
By God, rumor glasses are off. With that being said, Charlotte will stay the champ. She's going to turn heel, beat the shit out of Becky Lynch with something. The ref get knocked. We never see a ref get knocked down in the girls' match, do we?
Is this
Is this going to be a girl?
No.
No.
Regular singles match.
Regular singles match. Why not knock the ref down? Charlotte, I don't think the double turn's going to happen, but it's planned. It is planned to happen. Rumor, take it with a grain of salt. With that being said, Charlotte, you are going to continue this feud by winning, and it's going to go to Super Showdown.
I'm telling
which is
you,
another overshadow.
this is going to be great.
My God.
If you listened to the previous podcast or Insider BA's Rumor Mill this weekend, this Monday, sorry, you
It's
would have
okay.
known I've been calling for this double turn. So that rumor has me happy. I hope it happens because you can have Becky Lynch have this fiery attitude and still be heel because the crowd is still behind her. And she is right. Everything she says is true. So maybe she doesn't have to be heel to keep saying those things. However, unfortunately, I have Charlotte Flair winning and retaining the title.
It's not looking good.
Sorry, I'm not picking with my heart. I want Becky Lynch to win. I hope she eventually wins because she deserves it. She's earned it. She's probably the hottest female superstar on SmackDown. I mean, like, not looks wise. I'm talking.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, you gave that.
Jesus. I'm not talking look wise. I'm talking like she's literally been on fire
Sorry,
on
Bob.
SmackDown.
I can tell you Timo's hottest female superstar on SmackDown is, and that is Carmella.
That's his crush.
Maybe. Oh, damn.
Maybe.
Timoso Ciampa.
I don't know if you can see it, but his cheeks are rosy right now.
Oh, it's just maybe.
It's okay. I got Alexa Bliss on Raw.
Good God.
got
But
a
no,
wife.
she is on fire, literally, not physically. So yeah, I wish she would win, but not right now.
All right. I'm gonna go right along with you guys. Would love to see Becky Lynch win. This heel turn has, I feel, redefined her as a superstar, especially on SmackDown, since she's been kind of just floating around, like not really having anything going since she lost she was the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion, and She's been kind of just hanging around. This has brought her back. The whole double turn thing, I was kind of about it at first, but what Becky Lynch has been bringing to the table, I love everything. I love the attitude. Obviously, the in-ring it's always been there. Her time will come. If the double turn happens, I'd kind of be all right with it still, just because Charlotte is so much better off as a heel herself. And like you said, you can still have Becky Lynch with the attitude, even as a face, because the crowd's still chanting for Becky every week, even though she's supposed to be the heel right now.
Yeah.
But I got to go with Charlotte retaining, and I think this feud is going to go on for multiple pay-per-views,
Super
and
Showdown.
as it should.
Super Showdown's announced.
One thing I want to add is Charlotte is also the best when she's the heel. Kind of
Yes.
lukewarm on her when she's this face. Kind of.
I think it's awful.
It's like
Yeah.
when she's a heel, she's just cocky. She's Ric Flair.
With
Yep.
legit.
I'm in.
So we got a bunch of thumbs up from Sharon for Becky Lynch. Dan Sadinsky, the match should be a 6-star match. I'm also going to say,
6 stars.
I'm going, this is match of the night, too.
There's
just
not
saying.
enough stars for this. match.
And Dan Garcia, Becky is my crush, just saying.
So,
Which we know. Dan, we know. You
All right.
you stated every podcast. Did you have her winning? No, I think he had Charlotte winning. And this is going to continue on, and Becky finally wins at Royal Rumble.
so we were talking about Ric Flair and the Woo. Just stay tuned for the chop because there's 2 more matches, and you're gonna find out who lost the SummerSlam pay-per-view. It might be me, it might be Dan, it might be Maddie, or it might be Tim. Last place gets shot by the winner.
Yeah,
Stay tuned.
Yeah, definitely stick around. And this is Sharon's first time, so she's gonna see what the chop is all about.
Yeah.
And just to let you guys know at home, you obviously, if you've been watching, you obviously know what the chop entails. When the time comes, we'll break everybody.
Break
new.
it down.
It's coming soon.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
I think it's time to break down one of the main events
Yep.
of this card.
And we know, of course, AJ Styles is not going to be main eventing this pay-per-view yet again
And if
because of Roman, whatever. So we're going to get into the AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe match next. This feud, aside from maybe the Miz and Daniel Bryan, just because of how long that build's been, has been probably the best written feud.
Yeah.
And as fast as it's been written, it's been a month. And they have everyone
They've been balling.
in the palm of their hands for this match. Week after week, the build has been there. Samoa Joe, the storyteller, New York Times bestseller.
Literally. Like, honestly, since it started, if you've ever seen that gif or that meme of Michael Jackson eating popcorn in the theater, that's me this whole feud. I'm all in. I don't even like popcorn that much. But I can't
Get
get
enough.
eating it because I need to keep watching it. I personally think this is the match of the night. I wrote it. I wrote it right here. It's time. I think it's time. It's time. Samoa Joe gets the win. And I have a little side note. AJ Styles ultimately, the distraction ultimately costs AJ Styles the title. I think. Now, is this on the Super Showdown?
Yes.
Like a rematch?
Yeah.
So I think I have another title rematch, and it goes back to AJ Styles because I think he's been the best WWE champion in a really long time for the company.
So you got Samoa Joe winning and dropping it in like 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
Austria.
That's a smack in the face.
Oh, God.
It is. I'm sorry, my fault.
If anything, he should win there, no?
I think AJ Styles' star power supersedes Samoa Joe at this moment. So I think he, being the face of SmackDown Live, all for almost a year now, a little longer than that.
Yeah, I feel
300 something days.
Yeah. He needs to get the W in Austria for those fans down there, my opinion.
Okay.
But I got Samoa Joe winning just to throw a wrench in the road. I think the storytelling, even though AJ Styles is not falling for the tricks, if you will, I think it comes back to bite him here. I think Samoa Joe has something special lined up for the Hell in a Cell main event here.
Well, we got Dan Garcia agrees with you, just saying, drop it in the comments. Samoa wins with some kind of distraction, not sure what, but yeah.
Boom!
Dan Sadinsky, I got the phenomenal one retaining the championship. His title reign is going to continue.
So, like he said, this has been built so well in a matter of 1 month. that it just shows that like I don't want to call them old timers, but like they've been in the business for
Veterans.
so long. Veterans, thank you, perfect word.
There you go.
Two veterans can make a story in such a short period of time when you could then WE creating a story with two Joe Schmoes from NXT. I'm calling them Joe Schmoes because of NXT's been irrelevant when they come up to the main roster, but it just shows that the star power, even though Samoa Joe came from NXT, regardless, veterans, they're in the business for so long, they can do it. They're gonna put. I actually forgot about this. I didn't forget about this match to call it the match of the night, but I don't know. I don't know what match of the night's gonna be. That's not my pick. My pick
I don't
is
know where
gonna
I
be
am.
AJ Styles retains the championship just because of Super Showdown, where he was gonna walk in the champ. And my pick, stay tuned for that on that show.
There you go. I think those monsters are going to your head because you have both the SmackDown Women's Championship and the WWE Championship changing hands on the same pay-per-view.
Pause. And the reason why I have that is because Raw is the flagship show, and nothing ever changes on Raw's side except
now.
for WrestleMania pay-per-view.
Until SmackDown is
always
on
puts on
Fox.
the best show as far as storyline.
I agree. But when it comes to title changes, in my opinion, SmackDown Live is the first company that.
They keep it
And-
fresh.
Unpause.
Well, I have AJ Styles retaining the championship. I have not been drinking Monster. My head is on straight.
Do you have
Sure it's not
anybody?
why two J Stinger?
No, I don't
Why
think
J
so.
Stinger?
So
I don't think any titles change hands.
I think this is one of the biggest
Hell in a
pay-per-views.
Cell, it's not that big.
No. SummerSlam.
You don't even have the Intercontinental title or US title.
Yeah.
It's not.
You better email WWE. That's that. I mean,
That is
it's
their
still a
fault.
hell in a
That's a
cell.
damn problem.
20-foot freaking. Yeah, I
Listen, if the over under on Alexa Bliss doesn't happen my way, I'm gonna go to headquarters. So I'll tell them.
agree.
Hey, it's not too far away. It's only
Not too
about an
far
hour
away.
and a half drive.
It's like
Well-
Mohegan Sun.
Yeah, AJ Styles retaining. I do think this has been one of the best builds. This reminds me. I think I said it last time too. Like classic Attitude Era WWF.
Mhm.
Just Samoa Joe's a savage. Every week he
Yeah.
comes in, he just eviscerates AJ Styles.
Mhm.
How's that for a college word?
Damn.
Good.
And
I thought
he does it in a different way every time. It's not just the same spiel. I'm buying his book. I hope it's on the New York Times bestsellers by the end of the month.
So fresh.
It was phenomenal. And I hope this feud keeps going.
How you get it?
And I'm just gonna throw
the
this
book,
out
the book
there.
was phenomenal.
Nice.
Night night, AJ.
I just want to go out on a limb and say, if these monsters have caught up to me and I get all of my championship picks wrong, which could well happen, I'm just really giving you guys what a decent Hell in a Cell pay-per-view would look like. So,
Understandable, but WWE.
But your
is
chest has to pay
readiness.
for it.
and
Chess
it
will
will,
remind you not to pick with your heart.
and it will,
Yep.
and I will continue to pick
Didn't
on
I
my
just say
heart.
his chest was going to pay for it? He says, yeah, I know it will.
It will
Well,
for the cause, baby.
All right. Well, how
You
about
say
my
that
pick?
now.
Because I'm going to go. I got the shirt on. I'm going with AJ Styles. AJ Styles retains as well, but it's going to be by disqualification. So it's going to be the reverse of what happened at SummerSlam. Samoa Joe won by DQ then. AJ Styles wins by DQ now. And then we have the blow-off match and hopefully more matches after that because I could see this feud going on for all the way up until Survivor Series. And the end of this storyline has to be Samoa Joe getting the title. Has to be.
If it doesn't happen, oh my.
And it's
God.
nothing against AJ. Totally nothing against AJ because he's been great. He's been the champ for almost a full year.
Yep.
But I don't know how many days he's at. If anybody wants to look that
I
up,
want to
now.
see him break Brock Lesnar's record now that he's at it.
That's like 400 something
See you
days.
later.
So.
So what? It's been phenomenal for 365.
Yeah,
it has.
But
like
SmackDown makes things fresh, no?
That's why I said it.
So,
my
hey,
pick stays.
If the plan is to have AJ Styles break Brock Lesnar's record, then you know what? Let him be the champ all the way to WrestleMania, like the rumors have had.
do it.
But if not, the person that should be taking that title off of him should be Samoa Joe.
Yep.
But it will not be at Hell in a Cell.
All right.
Main event time, boys.
it's time.
The real main event is gonna be the chop, which is coming up after the main event. So it's like the main event.
Double main event.
The main event of the main
Are
I
event.
you
feel like I'm
saying-
watching WCW.
Like,
Double main event.
is it really the main event though?
Think
If you're
Ted
not in the main
Turner?
event of WrestleMania.
We can make this WrestleMania.
What?
Belt on somebody.
So
Where?
I
the
don't know
Universal Championship will be defended in the Hell in a Cell structure with your special guest referee, Mick Foley. Braun Strowman is putting his Money in the Bank contract on the line. He's cashing in against the champ, Roman Reigns.
Man, this match.
Couple bonus questions that you're gonna get to. First one: will there be any outside interference in this match from Ziggler, McIntyre, Rollins, Ambrose, anybody? And
just to let them know, they don't have to make their pick on who interferes. It could be
No.
they just say yes or no on this.
you guys do whatever you want to do. But if you want to win a prize, you have to be 100% on all these picks.
We gotta make a pick.
And second bonus: will Mick Foley get physically involved in this match?
Let's get physical. Oh my lord.
All right,
Well, Dan,
Hell in a Cell.
monster it up.
Main event time. Oh man, this match, the build has been subpar, C plus, and I say that loosely because it could have well been a C or a C minus. The reason why I graded it that way is because the build, the mic work has been all right, nothing spectacular, no real build. But the reason why this match is so exciting is because Roman Reigns and it's Braun Strowman in a Hell in a Cell. Definitely, the Hell in a Cell will be broken in half. I have Roman Reigns retaining this belt, and I'm doing that because I don't want to get the chop. So this is
I
gonna be
think you're already locked in for that. right?
I'm saving.
all in.
I'm going to get saved here with Roman Reigns. Market. That's going to be my savior. Roman Reigns. The reason why is because he finally just took the belt off Brock Lesnar, and I think he keeps it all the way till WrestleMania. And I'm going to tell you, give you a little asterisk. There's no way Roman Reigns doesn't keep the belt for more than another 100 days. He's got to be relevant. He's got to build that belt right back up, just to even come close to the SmackDown Live WWE belt. Roman Reigns needs to keep it on. Needs to. Will there be any outside interference? And I say absolutely. Does it matter? Should there be? No. Who cares? The Shield versus McIntyre and Ziggler, they already did their thing. So hopefully not, but I'm saying yes because I need a bonus point here. Will Mick Foley get involved physically in this match? Yes, because why would he not if he's in this damn match, right? I would go and say Braun throws him off too. Screw it.
That man's got a family.
That
Come
guy
on.
out of here. I really wanted this match to be so much more than what it is. And again, I think the build has so much to do with these matches outdoing other matches, and it's just this pay-per-view has just been so flat. It's ridiculous. Roman Reigns, yes and yes.
Before you put on your glasses, because it looks like you're about to put them on, let me just rattle through a couple of comments. Dan Sadinsky, Roman Reigns retaining the Universal Championship with 3 Superman punches, 5 spears. My bonus
Jesus.
prediction is
Oh,
Braun
Lord.
Strowman power slams Reigns 3 times, and one of them will be power slamming through the cell in the main event of the evening.
Holy moly!
Oh,
Good God.
jeez, that's 20 feet.
And then we got Dan Garcia says Roman wins with the help of The Rock.
Wow.
That's out of nowhere.
Wow. Dan Sadinsky, I got this match 2.5 stars. That's pretty weak for a main
Probably,
event, huh?
Yeah,
It's your average
and that's
With-
with Braun.
With that being said,
Jared Roman match.
I think we got some glasses about to go on from inside of BA.
These glasses give me the power of the rumors. Inside of BA is here with a few rumors for this main event. It's
Ooh.
not going to look good. Unfortunately, Roman's going to retain. That is my pick. So right there, Roman Reigns is going to retain the championship belt.
Lock it in.
Woo!
That's a safe lock.
Yeah, safe lock.
That was a toughie.
The reason why Braun turned heel was
Bullshit.
what?
It was bullshit.
Yeah, of course, it's bullshit. The reason why they turned heel is so that he wouldn't lose his popularity and his strength as a main event guy, even though they built him up so much to get fed to the big dog. That's why they turned him heel, to cash in and not be like the monster who couldn't win. a Money in the Bank cash in. That's the reason why he turned heel, and the reason why this whole thing with stables. Stay tuned for a rumor I have for you this coming Monday. Top rumor alert. Inside VA's rumor going live at 7 p.m. There's another plug for you. There's a rumor about some stables. The reason why they're building up stables. Stay tuned. And Mick Foley, why is he a special guest referee in this match? I'll tell you why. He has a special being aired right after the pay-per-view about the 20th anniversary of his Undertaker Mankind match at 1998.
1998. Hell in a Cell.
1998.
Where were you?
It was not Hell in a Cell. It was
It
King
was
of the
a,
Ring.
it was a Hell in a Cell match. Where were you?
Where was
when
it?
he-
Oh, I
when he
understand.
fell 20
Put that in
feet
the
from
comments.
the top
Where
of
were
the
you
house.
during the Undertaker Mankind Hell in a Cell match? That is a special being here. That's why he's a part of this match. Just to plug that in a way. Like, oh my God, Mick Foley's in the main event. Stay tuned. Mick Foley versus Undertaker special. And the reason I have the bonus: will Mick Foley get involved physically in this match? Yes. But there's a rumor saying he can't take any more bumps.
Oh no.
What if he gives the bump?
This is why I said yes.
All right.
So
Physicality.
he cannot be physical anymore, even though he's in great condition due to DDP yoga. Will there be any outside interference?
You are plugging everything on
He's trying to get a
this.
free membership.
Right here, inside VA. I can sponsor you clearly. Look at that.
DDP Yoga, sponsor our podcast, please. We'll shout you out every time.
Bang!
That's it.
Scared me on that one.
I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to get that sponsorship.
I'm gonna have to leave him a tag on this after this.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Got anything else?
No, that's
Oh,
it.
the glasses
are off.
Glasses are off.
I missed it.
He put it all together then.
Good God.
Well, you put that all together into perspective, and I'm gonna go the safe route. I'm going Roman Reigns. He's gonna retain. They didn't wait 3 years to put the belt on him just to take it away, just like that. Sorry, Braun Strowman. You probably deserve it more.
Yeah.
You're the monster in the bank, cashing in, not gonna win. Sad.
Yep. Sad.
No.
Will there be any outside interference from Ziggler? Yes. I think there's going to be interference, but I mean, that's all that has happened for the past eternity on
All right.
Raw.
Yeah.
It's just these 6 guys. Will Mick Foley get involved? I crossed it out. I put yes. Why else would he be in the match? He's got to do something.
Yeah.
He's got to do something.
Told you why. It's a network special.
Besides a special.
Which you can watch
There's no other reason.
Only
you could have
on
him
exclusively on the WWE
You could have him
Network.
come out and be an announcer. or
Get your
something.
first month free, including this Sunday's Hell in a Cell.
Wow.
And then
We are sponsoring.
And then you can watch the Super Showdown for free. After that,
4 a.m.
$9.99.
4 a.m.
4 a.m. I ain't waking up for that.
no, but you can
It's fine.
wake up for work like 6 a.m. and then you turn on WWE Network. Hopefully, you'll get your Triple H Undertaker match as soon as you wake up. If you're on the
I
East
don't think
Coast.
we should be talking about Super
Trying
Showdown
to make
because
me
it's
late
already
for work.
overshadowing this
Yeah,
card.
yeah,
and
yeah.
it's
Let me get to my pick. Let me get to my pick. It's a damn shame that Braun Strowman is not going to get that title. I don't know when he's going to get the title at this point. Don't hurt yourself.
Watch out.
But Roman Reigns has got to win here. Interference, there has to be some kind of interference. And Mick Foley will get involved in some way in this match. I kind of hope he takes a bump just to prove. Whoop, oh, Lord.
Oh my lord, it didn't even dang go
Just-
bump right
Don't
now.
hurt yourself.
Stab yourself, please.
Just to prove your rumor wrong, because
Hey.
we got, man, Dan Garcia's even saying Inside of BA should have his own rumor app.
Take it with a
Guys,
grain of
I
salt.
think we might have to hop on that.
If you know anybody who codes, just let me know. We'll make it happen.
So I can make a nap, please send them my way.
Make a nap.
Make
Sound
a
like
nap.
Green on.
Make a nap.
Make a
Take
nap.
a nap.
You want to make a nap?
Night night.
So, hey, all right, guys, that wraps up the Hell in a Cell predictions part of the show. But now, it's everyone's favorite moment. It is time for the chop. So basically, you guys already know if you've watched this before. Sharon, if you're still tuning in with us, basically what happens with the chop is we're making our predictions as you just saw. Basically, the best picker from the most recent pay-per-view, which was SummerSlam, gets to chop the worst out of the 4 of us. So, with that being said, it's time for the results because they are in. Whew. We have a new chopper this week. It's gonna be none other than Timo. He got 13 and 2. He had a pretty damn good pay-per-view. Not sure where that drops him in the standings. If anyone wants to pull that up quick, but
Back to first place.
You're
So
in
who-
first place now.
in first place,
Yep.
look at this
I
guy.
dropped down in second.
No hat, first place. he had some pretty good picks tonight.
It's a damn bed.
It's the beard.
Fear the beard.
Here's the bid.
So who is taking the chop
Shaking
from
in my
Timo?
boots.
According to my calculations
Go
here,
right into it. Go
it
right
is
into
not
it.
me,
Ooh.
and it's not Dan.
Oh.
Which that means the insider himself with the glasses. They let him down for SummerSlam
It's
because
been over
he
a year.
was the worst picker. 8-6, abysmal.
It's been over a year.
Over a year
I like
since I've
that.
taken a chop.
Wow.
Abysmal.
Two college words.
So
Eviscerate. Abysmal. It's time.
I'm gonna get out of the way for you boys.
I'm gonna just move. So we are live on Instagram right now, and we are on the People's Podcast, which, if you go over to our Facebook and Twitter, we are live as well. I think I just got in front of the camera. What we are watching now is the chop, where we have Tim O giving the chop to Insider BA. By God
Been over a
Almighty.
year.
Oh, you ready?
No.
Well, too bad.
Oh!
And do you remember?
Call it reversal. I knew it was coming.
Well then,
It's coming for you. When you least expect it, that second one is coming.
It was not out of nowhere.
that was a solid chop.
How about that reversal by Insider BA? Give him the old stiff arm.
I don't know.
The
It looked like
Heisman.
it looked like it hurt your arm a little bit too. I'm good.
My God.
Shaking it off.
Well, I know Insider B is hurting right now. I know Timo's feeling pretty
For
good.
those people who don't know why I did that, back to one of our very first months of podcasting.
It was last October. Actually, I believe it was the Hell in a Cell.
Insider BA thought he was very slick. Decided to sneak in a second chop.
The reason why I snuck in actually, it was 3 chops.
I've been waiting a year, but I'm pretty sure I've chopped BA like 100 times while
yo.
he's been drunk. So we're kind of even.
WrestleMania was a good time in New Orleans.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think with that being said, man,
That wraps up our Hell in a Cell prediction show. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all enjoy the pay-per-view. I hope they put on some special stuff. And if you haven't liked, if you haven't shared, if you haven't followed us on all social media, make sure you do that.
And Macho
Wait,
Man Matty Savage,
wait.
why do we request that we have everybody like, follow, and share?
Because we're trying to put our name out there for the people. Because the people, you guys all matter. We want to
This is
reach
your
out.
podcast.
This
This is the
is-
people's podcast.
This is the People's Podcast. We want to reach out to every single one of you. We want to reach out to WWE. We want them to hire us. We need to be exclusively Team WWE. And that's a fact. And with that being said, y'all have a good night. I'm Macho Man Matty Savage.
Damn, go!
Insider BA,
And Timo. Have a great night, everybody.
Too Sweet. I'll see you all this Monday.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my God! And now it's the race to ending this live broadcast, man. This is so much fun. We're still live on Twitter, though.
Don't forget
I
about
think